In 2005, my dad was newly transferred to an environment, a community right within the barracks. And then something happened that changed the trajectory of my thinking. It changed my orientation of how words can be powerful once it is rightly used. One day I decided to exploit the neighborhood. I took a random walk and I bumped into a kid bullying other kids. I walked up to him and I questioned him. Why are you doing this? The bully all of a sudden turned at me and challenged me. He dared me that if I dare question him again, he's gonna beat me. And for a moment, great fear gripped my heart. I became fearful. Because I was scared, I apologized. I told him I'm sorry. And then he asked me to leave. I turned my back and I walked away in shame. I reached home feeling terrible, feeling so bad. And that memory has stayed with me for long. I thought about this over and over again. I was very sure that I can beat this boy. I was very sure that without luck on my side, he can never triumph over me. Yet, I was scared. Fast forwarding in the same community, I got along with the boys there so quickly. So one day we went out playing football, and then one of the boys shot the ball and it flew over the fence and it went into the next compound. He jumped over, picked the ball and brought it back. And all of a sudden, here's this guy who jumped over the fence, walked into the football field and seized the ball. Now this guy is actually in his late teen age. And then I was very sure that this boy is far older than I am, and then he's far stronger than I am. He can easily beat all of us put together. Yet I walk up to him, remembering what happened during my early days in the environment. I challenged this guy. This guy is in his late teen age. He became so fearful. I spoke with so much authority and audacity, and I could see fear in his eyes, and I never stopped speaking. I spoke with so much authority, and he became so fearful. I asked him to hand the ball nicely to the kid, and he did. And I commanded him to turn his back and then head back home. He did. That particular moment changed my entire being. This whole scenario now brings me to this very important point. The highest level of power is released through words. Word in itself is the power of creation. You need to know how to use word rightly. Your life moves in the direction of your word. Your words are compass. Where it points, that is where your life eventually follows. Words are powerful, but not in everyone's lips. One person speaks and mountain moves, while another speaks and nothing happens. Why do the same word produce different results in different people? The answer is simple, yet uncomfortable. Power is constant. Carriers are not. Words are like arrows, capable of piercing deeply, but their force comes from the strength of the one who draws the bow. In another word, your words will obey you if they are released with force. This now brings me to this important point. How many times have you prayed and nothing happened? How many times have you declared scriptures and nothing happened? I want you to know that there is no problem with words. There is never a problem with the word you declared, or the prayer you made, or the scriptures you quoted. The word is the power of God, the force through which all things were created. It was the word that came down from heaven, walked the earth, and went to the cross, entered the grave, descended into the depths, defeated the power of hell, rose in victory, and ascended into the heavens. And now at the mention of his name, every knees bow in heavens, on earth, and under the earth. Your word may fail, but the word never fail. When you are to release a word, release words with prayer. Prayer is our archer. Prayer is our bow. Prayer is our strength. When you release word, let it come with so much authority that comes from the cross. Here is an analogy that brings home the point. The same word Martha used is the same word Mary used. Now here's the difference. Martha's word was filled with emotion, while Mary's word were filled with compelling power. The same word that the disciple used in casting out demon and nothing happened. It's not different with the word Jesus used in casting out demon. The disparity between Jesus' word and his disciples is this. Jesus' word is backed with high level of consecration and then fasting and prayers. Here is a charge. For your word to be potent, work on yourself. Work on your consecration and commit yourself in praying and fasting.